happy Father's Day, travelers. Todd and Michelle here with Traveling Around Disney, and we have come over here to see Pop Century, to do a little resort tour, and to have a Father's Day dinner because they're doing a special Father's Day dinner here at Pop Century. So come along and let's see what Pop Century has to offer all of us fathers out there. So as we walk into Pop Century, right here it does represent the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s era of America. And we're heading into the front lobby area. Remember, this was supposed to be a two-part resort, zeros through 40s, and then 50s through 60s, 70s, and 80s. But due to 9/11, the zeros through 40s was never produced or built. Some of it was, and now later became Art of Animation. So just like the other value resorts, this was the fourth value resort built. They have their bus stop right here and then a door into the lobby area.
Do you know when it was built?
Yes, I do. I believe it was 2003.
Yes, December 14th, actually.
Very nice, 2003.
That's when it opened. But more specifically, I didn't put two and two together. Why is it called Pop Century?
I do not know why.
Pop, because it's supposed to be pop culture.
Okay.
Pop Century, because it's supposed to cover culture over the 100 years. So they only did this one, 50s to the 2000, because that's half of the century. So a lot of people call this Disney's half-century pop resort.
Okay.
It's only a half.
I did not know that. Okay, as we walk in, one of the first features that you see is their golf cart. It's a pretty classic golf cart, and we are heading into the lobby area. And let's check out the lobby, see how it's any different. Well, you can tell right off the bat, instead of everything being on the right, everything is on the left. The check-ins and all this, right over here. But this is the lobby of Pop Century. And everything Pop, which is their merchandise store, is right across the hallway. I'd love to have everything right there, and that is my favorite one. So as usual with all the value, we have our check-in right here. Out here we have the doors to the buses. Down the main hallway, of course it leads to the pool that's right out there, the arcade, and then right here is everything Pop, which is their shopping and dining area. So unlike the All-Star Sports, this merchandise section of Pop Century actually goes straight into their quick service foods. But then there's more merchandise over on this side also. So that's one of the neat features of this. And of course they have their 50th right here. And checking out this shirt, this is the first place, I mean Riviera and the DVCs, but look at there. Those are actually Pop Century ears. Pretty awesome that they have their own ears. And of course they got their tumblers, and of course their icon, which we'll go out and see later. They've made their icon into a ornament. Since the Pop Century is hooked to the Skyliner Resort, they do carry Skyliner merchandise. So just remember, we're going to go see the Skyliner stop here at Pop Century, but they do have some of the Skyliner merchandise. For all you Stitch lovers out there, they have got a new Stitch home program. Those are throw pillows, dog beds, some people are saying, cutting boards. This is a knife and silverware set holder. Then they have Twizzler sticks, mugs, plates, and bowls. And that is a set of bowls. It actually has a cover for your phone. It's a Mickey. And then when you open it up, the back, oh, it's even a wallet. Look at that. Don't have that phone, but
oh man, they don't have it in my phone.
I'll be searching for one of these for my
this
style.
Is the camera, the 12.
Yeah. Yep.
For this pattern, this is one of the most complete sets I think I've seen. That's really nice. I really love that blanket. Todd's telling me they have black plates to match this. I assume that probably looked like the cup with the edges, is my guess. But look, they even have the casserole dish. How much is that? Third, oh, I can't see. And neither can my phone, apparently.
It is $34.99.
All right, thank you. $34.99. Oh my lord, I need glasses. They do have a blue and white. I hadn't seen this one before. $14.99 a plate. That's not bad. This caught my eye. This was cute.
I will have to say, Pop Century has a fantastic gift shop. They have everything. They've really done a great job with this gift shop here at Pop Century. No truer words may be spoken. Which one are you, left or right? As usual, right off the lobby is their arcade right here. Not a bad little size arcade in there. Restrooms, and then the back door to the first pool area that you hit. And the way these buildings run, this is a long resort. It goes a long ways this way, and it starts in the 80s and makes its way to the 50s. As usual, they always have an activities board by the door, so make sure you always check when you check into our resorts. The resort map, and we are in the 60s area, but this is their rooms out here. There are pools, but it's groovy. I don't know why I did that, but that is pool. They got the sprayers. You see Baloo way over there, and then right behind us they have the Pedals Pool Bar, which is part of our Disney Dining Quest. So we'll see over there what they've got, but you know, we don't drink very much. They've even got their own koozie wraps, which are pretty cool. This is the back of the building when you first come in. They also have their laundry area by the pool, so there's their first laundry, and I'm sure there's more laundries as we go along. So as we enter the 50 buildings, they start right off with the Kingpin bowling pins, and that is their stairwells right over there. And this is their rooms, which this is a great resort. We've stayed here many a times. I think we've probably stayed here the most out of here or Riverside.
Because here you seem to get a combo of the others.
Right.
You get some music, you get some sports, you get things that the kids actually sort of knew
and understand, because
well, they did at the time.
When you got characters like giant tramps, and we're going to see the giant lady when we come up here, Becca loved this area. So in the 50s room, as you can tell, the pool is a bowling pin. They have the flip jukebox. You come around right here, and there is Lady right there between the buildings. Their doghouse is right here, and then right over to this side is the giant tramp right there. So it's all in the theming. I still say that this is a great Disney resort to come to, and it was the 4th value resort built by Disney. So now between the 50s, we've come into the 60s right over here, and we're actually on the back path because we wanted to show you Hourglass Lake, which is the name of this lake, Hourglass Lake. The gondola. Is it gondola or Skyliner? We're going Skyliner. Yeah, that's what we call it.
That's what the merch says.
The merch. And the access to the Skyliner is right there. And across the corner is their sister resort, which is Art of Animation. But it was the 0 to 40s buildings right before 9/11. And that's where it was supposed to be built, right over there. Some buildings were built and then halted So that's how we got Art of Animation. But I love the Skyliner.
Another fun fact.
What's your other
today,
fun fact?
The bridge used to be called the Generation Gap Bridge, but now since it's Art of Animation, it remains unnamed, so it does not have a name.
I did not know that. I tell you guys, she's getting better and better. Tad tip for the day: as you're walking along the pathways and stuff, make sure you stop and read the billboards.
I didn't know that.
What's that?
Sam Walton opened the first Walmart in '62.
There you go.
It was open before I was born?
It was open before you were born and before
I didn't
Walt
know.
Disney World was born. It was open.
I didn't know
Actually, God, 9 years earlier than Disney.
I didn't know that.
Disney World, that is. So here's a sign for Michelle, because I didn't realize in 1966 Star Trek makes its TV debut, which was actually produced, I believe, by Ricky and Lucy of I Love Lucy fame. This is the 60s buildings, and as you can tell, which Michelle told me, I'm gonna have to give her this as a fact, unlike the All-Star buildings, these are actually 4 floors instead of 3 floors. So if you come between the 60s building right here and you're making your way to Hourglass Lake, right there is the Skyliner building and the bridge, and that'll also take you to Art of Animation. So other great food choices over there also. Standing between the 60s buildings, there is the main building right there. This is the Hippy Dippy Pool coming around to the building side, and that is the giant Play-Doh set right over there. They got a little kids swim area, and these guys right here. Ooh, they are tall. But just remember, when you see the big characters, that is your clue that the elevators are right behind it, along with the ice machines and the vending machines. Okay, travelers, we have ran into Andre. Don't look at his name tag. It's not Joe. This is Andre right here. Andre, how do you like working at Pops?
I love it. I'm from New York City. I moved up here a year and a half ago, and Disney gave me an opportunity of a lifetime. I'm taking it and I'm running with it, guys.
Well, I am so proud you're a part of our team, because I work at the Contemporary. So it's nice to meet you.
Thank you, sir.
Have a great day today, Andre. Enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, since we were standing right here, we ran into some fellow travelers right here. Go ahead and introduce yourself, guys.
Hi, this is our cozy family. I'm Kristen.
I'm Madison. I'm Nora.
And that's Dad. And so we're coming to celebrate Father's Day today.
Yep.
Glad we ran into
Yes,
you
I
guys.
see you
It is
guys.
so fun.
We love your videos.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
guys. Thank
Have a
you.
great time.
You too have a great time out there. See you again. And that is the family right there.
Thanks, guys.
I'm telling you guys, it's great running into fellow travelers like that. It just makes our hearts. Oh. So here's another great little feature right over here. And they actually have a campfire. Groovy campfire right there. To do s'mores and stuff like that. I don't know if I'd want to be by a fire at this point, because it is hot today. But we are heading in to the 70s buildings. And by the way, if anybody doesn't know, that's an 8-track tape. But that's where we're heading, into the 70s building. And here is I call this their iconic piece here at Pop Century, because that's their Mickey Mouse, which was the ornament that you've seen. We have foosball right here, and we have a giant big wheel right over here. Me and Michelle were just talking again, and we said, just coming to these value resorts really make you see Disney the way it's supposed to be seen. And I believe rooms we checked today are $157 here at Pop Century. So remember, not only do you have the busing, but you also have the Skyliner attached to this one. This is for all my dads out there. I think everybody may have had a big wheel if you grew up in the times that I did. But that right there was a brake, and my big wheel actually had a trunk on it. So I could put stuff in the back, and my mom used to let me ride to the Jiffy store. It was right next door to our house. And they had a sub place inside. So I'd get a turkey sub, put it in my trunk, and ride back to the house to have lunch. As we enter the 80s buildings, you are greeted by Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head right there. And the stairwells are Rubik's Cubes. And they have a pool right down the center that we are making our way. But listen how quiet it is. Nice and peaceful back in this area. So So we have made our ways into the 80s and 90s buildings. That is a Walkman set, which not many people know of. The 80s are the red orangish buildings, and then the 90s building, there is only one 90s building, and that is the blue one right over there. But they got a large Roger Rabbit, which is a Disney character, and their pool is in the shape of a computer screen because that's a floppy disk right over there, and this is the keyboard right there. I love the computer here because there's all kinds of Disney references on it, and just know the 4 icons over there on the side. They're planning their Disney trip right there. We did happen to notice on these buildings, this is actually Pac-Man themed of the 80s, the big game back in the day. Michelle used to dominate the Pac-Man. So we did discover over by the 70s building, right between the 70s and 80s buildings, they have a playground right over here. Nice and shaded. I honestly do not know if these are names of real songs or not, but Don't Gas Ration Your Love might be one of the best titles I've seen. Oh my God. Okay, now it makes more sense to me. This was during the 70s, which was the energy crisis, the gas crisis. So now they kind of make more sense to me. This is the front of that 8-track we were just discussing the titles. And I really think the titles might even be movies. A lot of Smokey and the Bandit in there. Yeah, and with the hat and the Eastbound Down truck in there. Could be. We have made our way back over to their food court. They do have outdoor dining, which we will not be partaking in outdoor dining today. But it has the big letters. Right there's the big pop. And we're going in through the back doors right behind the 80s here. Travelers, we have made our way into Everything Pop, shop and dining. It's all combined as one. And as you can see though, they're pretty much set up the same way as all 3 of the All-Stars, a little bit bigger in size. But we're going to go down the middle here because they have something that you can only get here at Pop Century. So we're in their drink area, which you know is in the middle of 2 of the food areas and then the other 2 food areas. You come right over here. They've got all their desserts right over here. And the one thing you can only get here is their tie-dyed cheesecake. At this location, they do have a mobile order pickup, which is right here, where their pizzas and stuff you can pick up. Then you come over to here, and this is their burgers and that kind of items right there. Chicken fingers, honey barbecue pork sandwich, bacon cheddar burger, cheddar cheeseburger, impossible burger, pimento burger. There's something. That's the picture right there. Might have to try that, but I think we're here for a particular Father's Day item. So as with the others, there's of course the fill stations for your drinks and stuff like that. So like I said, it's the 4th in the series of value resorts, and they pretty much modeled it after the other ones. But this one is the largest at 2,880 rooms. Like the fact that they have an information station right up there, and it gives you the time of the events in the parks. So that's pretty cool. We have actually come to Pop on Father's Day because of this right here. It's a try a home style favorite meal bundle for $25.99. This is only offered the 17th through the 19th for Father's Day. And you get a Caesar salad, a prime rib dinner, and that beautiful s'mores gourmet stuffed cookie. But with the prime rib, you get mashed potatoes, roasted asparagus, baby carrots, and red wine demi-glaze. So we may give this a try. It's $25.99. So here is what a mobile order looks like from Everything Pop. I'm just going to scroll so you guys can see. They always start off with their specialty items. There's the refillable mugs. They do have a incredible straw, which I think is pretty neat. And then their burgers as you go along. There's sandwiches, hot dogs, entrees. What do they have, Michelle?
A Pop Goes Bananas cupcake.
Uh-oh. We might be eating a lot of desserts at this one. Pizzas, all that good stuff. So, salads. But I think we've come here for the prime rib, which I'm looking for on here. I may have to go to the register and order it. Travelers, it is a scorcher today, but we have made our way into the food court of Pop Century. What is this food court called? I can't even remember. It's everything Pop, merchandise and refreshments. And that's where we are, because we have come here for Father's Day today, because they have a Father's Day special which Michelle will show you the pictures, but I'm gonna hold it up. This is my prime rib at Pop Century. Go there, prime rib. These are the vegetables. I got 2 pieces of asparagus and 2 pieces of corn, mashed potatoes and gravy. We got the Caesar salad, and there is enough dressing on there that Michelle will be very content with that. And then it is the s'mores campfire tart right there. Cookie. It's a s'mores campfire cookie, and that right there. And that is a Father's Day special since we're celebrating. And it is $25 for that complete meal. And they do offer cast members discount here at the food court, so just remember that. So travelers, if you're enjoying traveling around with us, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down at the bottom and give us a big thumbs up if you're enjoying our content. I'm gonna try the prime rib with a little of the gravy on there. Sophisticated.
Al dente.
The carrots are al dente.
/ raw.
There we go.
Oh wait.
I told you this is what I was doing. But the prime rib,
The booth.
I'm gonna wait till Michelle takes a bite of it.
It looks like, it doesn't look.
It's a little thin.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little thin.
No.
Well,
But it's a nice offering for Father's Day. Yeah.
I think the brownies are
How long
delicious.
is it going to take you to get you a bite? Come on. The travelers are waiting.
Try to
Lori's
cool
waiting
off.
for you to take
All
this
right,
bite.
Alright.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it? It's really pretty good. So, very nice. Like I said, though, here we go. You're going to get the Michelle. Go ahead.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think the paper china plate's kind of throwing me a little.
Yeah,
but
probably. I will say on the Caesar salad, because it is made with Caesar dressing, which is made with anchovies, you can definitely smell that Caesar dressing because there is a ton of it on there. Ton of Parmesan, big packet of croutons on there. That's it right there. How's that?
But you know what?
What?
For as long as I've been coming to Disney, that Caesar dressing tastes the same now as it did
Really?
years ago.
There you go. Okay.
Go figure. You didn't get butter. You got promise.
I promise.
It says
I
promise.
promise it tastes like butter.
Buttery. It does not taste like butter.
Well,
They
That's
have
all
butter
they had up there.
That's not true.
that was all they had
That's
up there.
not true. Do you want me to show you?
Well, where you're going to show me, okay, we're going to have a dispute here. Where you were going to show me, the butter isn't up there. You got to go to the refrigerator section to get the butter. And there's 2 bowls of this butter it stuff right here, and a bowl of cream cheese that you can take. But the other stuff,
I'll be back.
as we patiently await Michelle's return with the butter question, I will have to say Disney's done a good job with this. They've been offering a lot of different things at different times. There is Father's Day treats all over the place. Some only served on Father's Day, some serve a couple days before Father's Day. So if you're here during holidays, always just look for that. You never know what you may find, but I'm still waiting for her to come back so she can say I was right on the butter. Michelle has returned. She was gone for seemed like an eternity.
No, I wasn't.
Okay,
When?
this doesn't count.
What?
I guess it does count. I guess it does count.
It's just melted, but it's still butter.
So she got her butter. I was not right.
Disney will accommodate any special request that they can.
Within limits.
Within reason. You gotta be flexible. Like I took liquid, didn't have to be. It's gonna melt anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, would you like some
Yes,
butter?
I would like. Hey, she's always right.
I have to use my glasses for a hair clip because my hair is like atrocious.
I finally got my little piece of hair to go now. So
Okay,
thank
so
you for getting
back
that.
to the crudité.
Oh wait, you want your butter to dip
I
your
just,
crudité? Oh,
it's staying on top of my
there you go.
potatoes.
And we're kind of joking about it because we got 2 of these carrots
It was like this.
and 3 of these asparagus. That's all. I would have probably rather have green. You know what? No, this is really good. I'm not going to say that. There's nothing wrong with this. It was a nice little offering for Father's Day. I'm
Yeah.
enjoying it.
Oh my god.
What?
You.
What? And this is good.
It doesn't really taste like a carrot.
No.
I'm not gonna eat it because it's just extra.
Oh, can I have your carrot then?
You can have the rest of my carrot.
I'll take it. Ooh, these are hard.
I mean, you're not supposed to play with your food, so I'm sorry if you're a child. Look away. But look. Oh, asparagus.
I would say in $19.99, $20 would have been a better price for this. But I think once you put everything together, with the salad, the entree, and the dessert, that's probably right the price point you're at. So.
What happened?
Okay, I'll tell you what happened.
Uh-oh.
I went up to get drinks, and they are having an ice dilemma. There's only like 2 machines up there able to keep up with the ice because it is so hot, and everybody's coming in and getting so much ice that 4 of the machines didn't have no ice at all. And the 2 that are in the shaded area of the food court has the ice. So
See, we knew that because we tried to get ice from one of the other machines out there and it didn't have it.
yeah, so it is that hot that people are just grabbing cupfuls of ice. Oh my God. Why do we live in Florida?
I'm
Does
back
somebody
there
tell me?
playing with my asparagus.
Well, I'm going to eat some more prime rib. Cokes have been acquired. We got 2 more refills after this. So,
Save your ice.
save your ice. Me and Michelle were sitting here discussing the 4 food courts that we've tried, the 3 All-Stars and this one. And Michelle said, and I'm going to agree with her, this is probably our least favorite food court of them all. Which, and usually the funny thing is, that's usually everybody's, a lot of people want to come to Pop, but I will have to say movies, for me, would be my choice. I like their food court. I like the...
It was the one we had the beef at. Which one was that one? That we went to the... I think it was that had the TV in it, so it must have been movies.
Movies, yeah.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
And I agree with her. That was...
It was a more compact
Right.
food court area, but bigger tables. There was lots of space. It was actually cooler. Like, I know it's hot today, so that's
Yeah.
gonna...
But I'm going to agree with the movies, and plus, they have cotton candy there. How can you beat that?
But I think for the money, I don't know.
So the Skyliner wasn't...
Like, I understand this is a... Don't you think this is a very specific person that's going to order this? Who's going to go in the park all day, or the park at night, or whoever, and come back and get prime rib here at a value
It's just
resort?
because it's for a Father's Day special. Just so you can have
I think
this.
they have this all the time.
No, they don't.
No?
It's only 17th through the 19th.
Oh, because it's prime rib.
Rib. Yeah,
Okay.
not the... I will say the braised beef.
Maybe I don't like prime rib.
Maybe it is. The braised beef was really
That was
good.
delicious.
Yeah, and we'll link all 3 of those videos down below.
But anyway,
So,
I guess they tried. I'm more eyeing the desserts because those look really cool. And I'm not a dessert person.
so we will definitely be trying those out. So we're going to finish up our meal and then we'll have some dessert with you guys. We are now going to try the s'mores. What is
That
this?
salad was really, really good. I really like. He always says you enjoy stuff. I really enjoyed that salad.
That was a good salad. Actually, everything was pretty good. I'm not going to... It was a nice meal. I mean, for Father's Day, I think it was a nice offering.
They get a great star for offering that.
Yeah. No, I would have got the braised beef.
Yes.
Braised beef or the chicken. And you can see
The
those
salad
earlier.
was good. I'm not so sure. I didn't like the gravy. It was too
Yeah.
salty and...
But the Coke was nice and cold. The Coke was
Coke is
great.
always good.
So with that Father's Day special that we got, we get the S'mores Gourmet Stuffed Cookie, which Michelle is going to open hers up so we can see. It is a chocolate chunk cookie loaded with toasted marshmallow cream, topped with a crunchy cinnamon graham cracker streusel and a drizzle with white and dark chocolate. And that looks heavenly. These are the smallest pieces of cookie I've ever seen anybody offer anybody.
It's a quarter.
This is my favorite part of the dinner.
It's a
Everyone knows
quarter.
this. This is
Look.
the favorite part of...
Are you going to pick it up? Or
Oh,
are you
okay.
gonna,
Let me get a spoon so I can reach in there.
what were you, I don't understand what you were going to do. Oh my word.
I was just going to cut the cookie in half because look at that.
Just
Oh,
cut in half.
look at that. You know this would be good warmed up with ice cream on it.
I don't know.
And we're going to see how it is here.
I don't know. Wait, the cream's coming out.
I almost think you
Here,
got
you
a
need
bigger...
a topping.
You almost got a bigger piece.
No, I didn't get the edge.
So,
Or the,
we'll see.
the middle.
Okay.
All right, try the thing.
Cheers, honey.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you so much.
He really is a great father. I I'm so very lucky and fortunate to have him in my life, and I don't want life without him.
Oh, that's so
You're a
sweet.
great father.
I'll cut you the check later on that comment. I appreciate that. It's great. I have 2 lovely daughters, 2 great son-in-laws. I got this one sitting beside me all the time. My ride and die right over here. Got marshmallow cream all over her face.
That's really good.
That is good. That is a good cookie. Can you tell I light up when it's dessert time? Bravo, Pop. Bravo. Oh, Monday. Monday. We will
See,
be...
what would you do without me?
I know. So Monday, me and Michelle will be on a podcast. We were invited...
I can't believe we did that.
Yeah. We were invited to Dining at Disney podcast, which I will post on our Facebook group, our page, the link and everything to go hear it and everything. But they contacted us to talk about our cruise and the food because this is a dining page. They're on Instagram, they're on Facebook, and I'm a member of both of their pages. And so we're going to be on their podcast. So it was kind of
I was really
exciting.
excited. It was so great. I've never done anything
Yeah,
like that.
we were
They
really
were
nervous.
So nice, so nice.
Met the rest of the team. They were fantastic. So that should be tomorrow, Monday, and I'll have the link and everything.
It'll be out Monday at 8 a.m.
Yeah, Monday.
But
Okay.
You can share it, so you'll put it on our traveling.
Yeah, I'll put it on our traveling around,
Facebook, right?
Yep.
Is where they'll share it.
traveling around Disney Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'll even put it there also, so you guys can see it and enjoy it. Hopefully you like it, and they liked us, and we may be back on another podcast in the future. You never know.
It was so fun. They were so nice. They made it so easy.
Yep. And by the way, Teresa, I've got a mock-up. Look at that. That is just for Teresa.
That's
She's
a
been wanting
test.
shirts. This is a tester shirt. We prefer them to be silk screen. This is a vinyl. But
Yeah, we're working on it. That was just a test
We're
just
working
to
on
see
it.
what it's going to look like.
yeah, so join us for the podcast on Monday.
I want to thank them as well. They were so nice and made it so comfortable. So thank you very much for inviting us on. We had a great time.
It was a great time.
Yeah.
Never thought we would do a podcast together.
No.
And we did a great job,
Yeah,
I
it was
think.
nice.
I think it was really fun. So thank you guys. We appreciate it. Another dessert that we got is what Pop Century is made famous for. The tie-dye cheesecake right there.
I'll move you closer
She's going to move us
and
closer.
more personal so you can hear.
There we go. So the tie-dye cheesecake right there. And when they first opened up, they had gotta forget it every time, a Twinkies tiramisu, which was one of my favorite desserts here. And these used to be done by the slice. And now they're
Yeah,
in
I
a
thought
cup.
it was a slice of cheesecake.
No,
Now
this
it's
is
just
now.
like
So
Okay.
this is what we're having. Here we go. We're going to give this a try.
It's on red velvet. I thought it was a piece of cheesecake. Like
Gotcha.
New York cheesecake, tie-dyed cheesecake.
No, this is made with red velvet. I enjoy it. It tastes pretty good. Flavors don't matter.
It's all yours.
Get to take this home. And then we got one more dessert that we're going to try.
This is the one I wanted to
This
try.
is the one Michelle wanted to try.
It's the Pop Goes Bananas cupcake.
Pop those bananas, and it's got caramelized onion, caramelized banana buttercream inside. So we're going to cut that up and give it a try. Okay, we're digging into the cupcake, and Michelle is refusing to let me cut this open. So I'm going to get a big bite. So that's not going to work. I'm telling you, it's not going to work.
What is it gonna work?
Okay, she
I've
thinks
never seen somebody get paranoid about doing a cupcake.
it's important.
Hold it still.
Now I got to hold her cupcake still. So
I didn't hit the filling, I can tell. I don't understand why you do that. I don't understand.
Go.
I don't understand.
There.
There's no filling.
No
None.
filling.
Zero.
That's why I cut the cupcake. Right there. That is
I'm gonna
hard.
go on record. I'm not ever gonna cut a cupcake ever, because you're supposed to pick it up and eat it. But I thought you would just get a bite instead of half of the cupcake.
This isn't half, this is a quarter. It's good.
Just a bite to taste.
Okay, ready?
No, because I know
You gotta get
banana.
some filling. She's gotta get filling now.
All right.
Okay,
And
that's
it's not
it.
vanilla
Show-
buttercream.
Yeah, it is.
It's banana filling. Look, and we just got it all.
Okay.
All right.
She took it all. Right there. She took it all.
Cheers.
Cheers. You don't like this?
No. Who has a banana cupcake with strawberry icing?
Bananas, it's like a sundae. It's a
not
banana
supposed to be.
vanilla.
It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be a banana.
Oh well. That's why we agree to disagree.
It says yellow cupcake filled with caramelized banana and a pastry creme topped with caramel latte buttercream.
She's right.
Thank you.
So travelers, me and Michelle have had a great Father's Day dinner here. It was really good. What are you doing with the, oh, she got to keep her hair back.
It's like a headband.
And if anybody remembers, we did a Mother's Day dinner we were at the other All-Stars when we did the Mother's Day dinner. Yes, we were. So we were there. So we came to another All-Star type resort.
Extravaganza.
So this is Father's Day. So thank you so much for joining us. And happy Father's Day to all those fathers out there. And travelers, like we
Special
said.
happy Father's Day to all of our traveler family fathers.
There we go.
If you're new, be sure to join our family. Let us know where you're from and
yeah, let us know where you're from
what
so
you
we can
want on
put
the
you on the
tab.
traveler's board.
There you go. Just
So,
trying to remember.
I get the rest of the cheesecake. This is my Father's Day gift because Michelle doesn't
You
like
get
it.
the rest of the desserts. How about that?
I'm in heaven. Until next time, travelers, like we always say, travel and adventure is out there.